So then I was watching and I was reading some in that.
अरे कहना क्या चाहते हो?
So you are going to ask yourself, okay, would Elon Musk ever say this to me about my dreams? And you will suddenly feel that the negativity is gone, the stress is gone, the anxiety, the insecurity is gone, because you know internally that if you would be pursuing a dream or if you would be taking some risks like a successful person like Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos or like Bill Gates or like Shah Rukh Khan, they will never say bad things about you because they have gone through that particular phase, okay, where many people have doubted them, where many people have told them that okay, you will never become successful, but they kept going. Okay, they failed, they learned, they got back up. If you want to have a Porsche, you have to listen to people who have a Porsche. If you want to become a content creator, you have to listen to people who are already a content creator. You can't listen to your teacher in the college, okay, you can't listen to your parents that how to make content or something. So before talking about the 7 steps, I am going to talk to you about the main confidence killer of this society, especially this Indian and middle class society. Like I am giving you a simple example which has happened with most of the middle class students and most of the middle class children. Even if they're class 2, 3 or 5, 6 or 7, and if they, let's say, perform badly in an exam, okay, not even fail, even they perform badly, then they will compare with the other students. Okay, why he came first, okay, why you came second, okay, why he has gotten 90% and you have gotten 70%. Like when your parents does this much comparison, this much shit talking to you when you are just 10, 12-year-old or 15-year-old, then how will you think about the world? You will always live in a fearful state. You will always live in an insecure state of what if that guy becomes first, I become second. You will even stop trying new shit because you will have no risk taking ability. On the other hand, people who are brought up correctly, let's say some businessman's kid, okay, let's say Mukesh Ambani's kid, let's say SRK's kid, okay, they tell their children, but you are the fucking best, okay, like you will go and conquer this world, okay? Whatever you set your mind to, you will achieve it, okay? That is how they brought up their children. So okay, this is the difference between rich mindset and poor mindset. This is the difference between rich dads and poor dads. This is the difference between rich parents and poor parents. So okay, understand this carefully, okay? If you know somebody who is going to have a children, send this video to them, okay, and send this clip to them that, bro, whenever you are bringing a child into this world, it's your duty to fill their mind with positivity. It's your duty to make them fearless. It's your duty to make them powerful, strong. So always remember this, okay, because the earlier you start, the better it is for you. But for the few savages like us, okay, who has to do everything from scratch and who has to build themselves, okay, like who are totally self-made, these tips are for them, and I am definitely sure these tips will literally change your life after watching this video immediately. Now I am not going to give you all the bullshit tips like people tell, no, achieve your goals, then you will become confident, okay, you do what you said, then you will become confident. Yeah, but let's say you are stuck in a situation where you have to feel confident. How you can build confidence as immediately as you can, okay? These tips will work that time, okay? First tip, as I told you, stop putting people on pedestal. Now what do I mean by that? Let's say you are going to take 2 years of break, you are going to prepare for an exam, okay? Let's say you are going to take 3 years of break and you are going to make content for yourself. Or let's say you are doing something that 97% of the people are not doing. Then what other people will tell you, like your family, your toxic friends, your siblings and all the jealous people around you, most of the time maybe they are not jealous, they are just irritated that you are doing something different. Like they might tell you that what the hell you are doing, bro, you will never become successful at whatever you are doing, okay? They might tell you this kind of things, okay? And suddenly if your default state is insecure or stressed or anxious, like you will literally get shrinked and you will be like, oh, leave me, bro, like what the fuck is happening, am I literally on the wrong path? So you might think like this, okay? So whatever those toxic people says, you are going to encounter at that moment only by asking this simple question, okay? You are ready for it? So here it is. So you are going to ask yourself, okay, would Elon Musk ever say this to me about my dreams? Okay, when you ask yourself that, would a successful person like Elon Musk or like Jeff Bezos or Bill Gates, like would they ever say this particular thing to me about my dreams? And you will suddenly feel that the negativity is gone, the stress is gone, the anxiety, the insecurity is gone, because internally that if you would be pursuing a dream or if you would be taking some risks like a successful person like Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos or like Bill Gates or like Shah Rukh Khan, they will never say bad things about you because they have gone through that particular phase, okay, where many people have doubted them, many people have talked negative shit about them, okay? Many people have told them that okay, you will never become successful, but they kept going, okay? They failed, they learned, they got back up, they failed, they learned, they again got back up. So that is why you have to stop putting this mediocre middle class people on pedestal, okay, and you have to stop listening to their advice. Listen to the advice of the people like whom you want to become. If you want to have a Porsche, you have to listen to people who have a Porsche. Or if you want to become a content creator, you have to listen to people who are already a content creator. You can't listen to your teacher in the college, okay, you can't listen to your parents that how to make content or something, okay. So if somebody has done it, then only take advice from them, okay, and then only put them on some pedestal, and you will suddenly realize that there is no value of the words of those mediocre people, okay, who has not achieved anything in their life, and they are telling people that how to live your life. So number 2 and number 3, you can remember it by the song called walk it like
Talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Hey.
Number 2 is talk like it. Now you have to talk to yourself in a way so that you feel god level self-confidence, okay, so that you feel unstoppable, okay. And you can't talk to yourself in a negative and insecure way. Now you'll be like, bro, I don't believe in this positive self-affirmation things, okay, I feel it's not for me. If you think like that, okay, there is already fault in your mindset, okay. Why? Because there are so much well-known athletes like LeBron James, Cristiano Ronaldo, Virat Kohli, like so many athletes like Sunil Chhetri, so many athletes are there who uses this self-affirmation. Okay. Why? Because there are so many scientific research backing this theory called self-affirmation theory. Now, this self-affirmation theory was published by Claude Steele in 1988, and he showed that this positive self-affirmation can improve your self-integrity, can increase your positive emotions, can reduce your stress and negative emotions. There are different scientific research about that, and there are also neuroscience behind this particular theory called self-affirmation theory. Because when you are stressed and when you are filled with, let's say, insecurity and negative emotions, and if you are in a situation where you have to perform confidently, you have to perform at your best, then when you repeat to yourself these positive self-affirmations, what happens is you release little bit of dopamine in your brain, okay. That little bit of dopamine release suppresses your stress hormone and makes you more energetic to perform that particular activity. Like I have talked about this power of positive self-affirmation in my neuroscience of motivation video, and I have attached a clip of Cristiano Ronaldo where he is telling some positive affirmations to himself before taking a penalty, and he is telling you can do this, okay, you have always done this, okay. So he is talking these kind of sentences, then he releases a little bit of dopamine. Now what that dopamine does is it reduces your stress hormone and negative emotions, and it gives you that extra energy to pursue that activity with more courage and with more energy. So that is why this positive self-affirmation works so good, okay. Now if you don't have any affirmation, I am going to give you few affirmation, okay, write it down on paper, okay. Like when you wake up, you tell yourself these things, or in the middle of the day or before going to bed. So first affirmation is I am unstoppable. Second affirmation is I radiate confidence. Third one is I am the highest valued person in this room. Fourth one is I love myself fully. Fifth one is nobody is above me. So when you tell yourself these things before going to bed or when you wake up in the morning, like I love myself, I am unstoppable, I radiate confidence wherever I go, and nobody is above me, okay, I am the highest valued person in this room. So whenever you tell yourself these positive self-affirmative things, your brain suddenly realizes that, okay bro, we have to behave in that kind of manner. We can't think about ourselves that we are insecure, we can't think ourselves as a lesser person. Nobody is above me. We have to increase our value also, because he believes that he is a high value person and he loves himself, okay. There is no place for negative talks, toxicity, or any kind of insecurity in his body and in his mind. So we have to say goodbye to those toxic feelings and toxic thoughts and negative thoughts. So that is about step 2. Now step 3 is walk like it. Now you'd be like, bro, is there any science behind that? If I walk like believing that I'm a confident person, like will I become a confident person? Yes, bro. There is also some research papers that shows that if you behave like a confident person, if you act like a confident person in a negative situation, and when you are feeling insecure, you become actually a confident person, you think like a confident person. So the theory behind this is the embodied cognition theory, that suggests that our action and our body movement decides how we feel and what kind of thoughts we have. So if you walk like a rock star, if you behave like a rock star, okay, you will feel like a confident guy, or if you will feel like a rock star. Also a 2012 psychological study showed that if you act like a confident person, you suddenly start feeling like a confident person. You have good thoughts, you have positive thoughts, okay. Because the simple fact is your body does not know whether you are faking it or whether it is real. Like your body does not know, whether you are masturbating or whether you are having sex, okay. That's why masturbation is so bad for you, because your body is thinking that you are having sex like 2 times or 3 times a day, okay. So there is no need for chasing or having an intimate physical relationship, okay. There is no need to build yourself to attract girls or something, okay. So that is a bad part of this thing, okay. But the good part of this same phenomenon is, let's say you are in a stressful and you are in a situation where you are feeling insecure, where you are feeling a little bit of negative, where you don't have that much confidence. You start acting like the most confident person in the room. Okay, you just ask yourself that how would a rock star behave in this particular situation, how would the most confident person behave in this particular situation, and your mind will tell you, this is how you should behave. Okay, you should open your arms. Okay, you should not sit in a corner. Okay, you should go and you should say hi to some strangers. Okay, you should just talk to people, and if they don't want to talk, you just move to another person. Okay, so that is how a confident person behave. So say to yourself that act like the most confident person, act like the genius rock star. Okay, you will see that your brain is following that thing, and suddenly after few weeks you don't even have to fake anymore. Okay, because in those kind of situations where you are supposed to feel insecure, suddenly your brain automatically is wired to feel like a rock star, feel like a confident person. So that is the third tip about building god level self confidence. I hope you are enjoying this video, and there are many tips which will literally change your life, especially the last few tips. So don't skip this video and go and watch some Instagram reels which will mess up your mental health and will not provide any value. Okay, so listen to these steps carefully. So number 4 is visualization. Now I will finish this tip within few sentences only. So the visualization you are going to perform for 2 minutes every day when you wake up in the morning or before going to bed. Okay, let's say you are going to perform some activities, or let's say you are going to go to a room and give a seminar or give a presentation in a particular room. Then what you are going to do is you are going to close your eyes, you are going to visualize yourself walking in that room where everybody has the respect for you, where you are going to dominate the conversation. So you are going to visualize your confident self in those particular situations and handling those situations confidently. So that is how visualization will make it so much easier for you when you actually perform those activities. Okay, and do not underestimate visualization. Everybody talks about visualization, but nobody actually practice this thing called visualization. So practice each day for 2 minutes when you meditate or before you go to bed. Okay, just if you don't have any activity, just close your eyes and imagine yourself walking into a room where everybody respects you and you dominate conversation, you have some good sense of humor, and you are having a laugh, your body language is open. That is the secret to visualization. Okay, and that is how visualization will help you in improving your confidence and to help you transform from an insecure person to a godly self-confident person. Okay, now number 5 is body language and power posing. Now a study was done in 2010 by Harvard researcher Amy Cuddy on power poses, and that study found that power poses like standing tall, open postures, okay, or hands on hips, okay, increases your dominance hormone, which is testosterone, and it lowers your cortisol hormone, which is your stress hormone. So that's why you will see that so many performers, so many athletes who perform some gestures or some power poses before going to perform in a particular field. That's why before going to your particular field, or before going to perform a particular activity where there will be very much eyes, or where there will be very much people, you just perform some power poses. Okay, just stand tall and hands on hips, chest up, shoulder back, head straight. Just stand for 2 minutes. Okay, or just open your posture, like just spread your hand. Okay, and breathe. Okay, just perform this power poses for 1 minute or 2 minutes or even 30 seconds. You will suddenly feel some impact of this power poses in your body. Okay, that's I can absolutely guarantee, because that works like hell. Okay? And it will boost your feelings of power and confidence. That is why this step is so important. Number 6 is dress like a confident man. Now you don't have to go and buy Adidas shoes, Nike shoes, or some Rolex watches or anything like that. Okay, you have to dress properly, you have to dress in a hygienic manner. Just like there was a theory called embodied cognition theory. The way you move your body, it affects how you think and how you feel. Just like that, Adam and Galinsky in 2012 proposed a theory called enclothed cognition theory. Yeah, you guessed it right. So what you wear affects how you perform, how you think, and how you feel. If you wear good and nice, properly washed clothes, okay, if your hygiene is good, and if you are feeling good in whatever you are wearing, if you know that I look the best in a certain kind of clothes, okay, so buy more of that clothes. Because if you wear the clothes you feel confident in, when you go out, or when you go to give a public speech, you will feel more confident, you will perform better. So always wear clothes and buy more of the clothes that you feel confident in. Okay, and if you don't have any fashion sense, then I'm going to give you some tips. Okay, buy 2 black t-shirts, or buy 2 white t-shirts, buy 2 gray t-shirts. Okay, and buy 2 jeans, one is black and one is blue. And you are sorted. Okay, your summer outfits and everything is sorted. If you want to make that outfit for winter, you can buy a denim jacket and you can wear on top of that black t-shirt, or on top of that white t-shirt. Because nowadays अगर आप थोड़ा सा भी इंटरनेट की शक्ति का इस्तेमाल करते हो तो आपको बहुत कम दामों में बहुत अच्छे अच्छे क्लोथ्स मिल सकता है, ठीक है. सो इफ यू जस्ट go and search on Flipkart and sort by low to high and write black t-shirts, you will get t-shirts in 100, 120, 150 rupees. Okay, you will get shirts in 200 rupees. Nice shirts. Okay, so just wear good clothes. Okay, because if you dress well, you will feel well, and if you feel well, you will feel confident. Yeah, now last but not least, number 7, thala for a reason. Okay, this is the game changer tip. If you don't know about this thing, then you will never grow in your life. You will never have the ability to perform a new activity with confidence. This tip is called growth mindset. Now this concept of growth mindset was proposed by Dr. Carol S. Dweck. She said that there is two kind of mindset generally. One is fixed mindset, one is growth mindset. Now what is the difference between people with fixed mindset and people with growth mindset? The people with fixed mindset believe that they have some limited ability. If they put their effort also, they can't achieve certain things. So like they can't make content, okay, like they can't crack UPSC, like they can't play cricket, okay. That is called fixed mindset. And people with growth mindset believes that if they put their mind, if they put their time, if they put their effort into a particular activity, they can do any activity, okay. They can learn any activity, they can become whatever they want if they put their mind, if they put their effort, and if they decide that I want to do this thing, okay. Now at the beginning they might suck because that is the learning period, but after few weeks, after few months, they will become better at that thing, okay. That is how those people with growth mindset operate in this world. Now a fixed mindset people can also transform himself into a growth mindset people by cultivating the self-belief in themselves, okay. If you are a underconfident person, if you don't feel confident, okay, you have to have this growth mindset first of all, okay, that bro, if I want to do that thing, I can do that thing very easily, okay. I have to just put my mind into it, I have to put some effort, I have to invest some energy and time. Within few weeks or within few months, I will become 100x or 10x better in that particular thing or in that particular activity. Like if your communication is not good, like some people you will see that some people I have talked to who comes from English medium school, like they have studied their class 10th, class 12th, class 5th in English medium, still they can't talk English properly. And if I tell them, bro, learn this, okay, talk like this, okay, apply these tricks to make your English better, they'll be like, no bro, I don't want, okay, let's talk in Hindi. Like they are so much comfortable, they have, their mindset is so fixed, okay, that they don't want to even become better at that particular thing. They don't want to even grow, they don't want to even adapt a new mindset. But I always tell that if you want to grow in life, if you want to become godly confident, then you have to adapt this mindset, you have to have this particular mindset, which is growth mindset, and this mindset will save your life. And you will thank me for recommending you and for exposing you to this mindset if you have not been exposed to this concept before, okay. I got exposed to growth mindset a long time ago when I was listening to Kanye West interview, and he is telling that
Is there any limit to your ambition?
No.
Or any limit to what you think you can achieve?
No. Well, no. Because I think right now, if I was to quit rapping and I said I want to go to the NBA, I would be in the NBA.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
Why would you think you could make it to the NBA?
Because I think I can do anything.
Like I know that he does not mean that he will become an NBA player, but his mindset is in that level, okay, that if I want, I can become a basketball player, okay? Then there is Zlatan footballer, okay, he also has this kind of mindset, okay, if I want, I can become a boxer and I can knock out Tyson Fury.
When I say I am God, you think I'm joking or not?
You tell me.
I'm not joking. When I come on the field, I feel like that.
You feel like God?
I feel like God when I'm on the
An
field.
omnipotent.
I feel untouchable, and I feel I will smash everyone that comes in my way. That is the mental part. Let's say boxing. Tyson Fury is the champion. If you ask me if I could smash, I would say yes. I would
You could
smash
beat Tyson Fury.
In my head, yes. But when I come in the ring, he would knock me out after 2 seconds. But the mentality is,
Yes.
I can.
Yes.
But in the ring, he would eat me alive, without doubts. But my mentality is, I can.
So he says that I don't mean it, but I have that kind of mindset, okay? Like there is SRK, okay, he says that I am the last of the star, okay. अमिताभ बच्चन अच्छे हो सकते हैं, लेकिन मैं उनसे थोड़ा सा बेटर हूँ.
अच्छे, मैं कभी कंपैरिजन नहीं करूँ. आप जैसे हैं वैसे हैं, आप बहुत ही बढ़िया, आप ग्रेटेस्ट हैं, लेकिन मैं उससे थोड़ा सा बेटर हूँ. तो लॉजिक ऐसा रहता है.
That is what the confidence you need, okay, to succeed in this life. Otherwise, you'll be kicked away from your field, okay, if you don't have this kind of confidence in whatever you are doing. That's all about today's video. If you have made it through the end, then I want to congratulate you that your attention span is still good, and it is not like the 97% people who are just scrolling reel and learning nothing, okay, and just feeding bullshit. So congratulations for that, okay. And if you want this kind of science-based research and valuable videos in your YouTube feed, then you can hit that red button down there, okay. Hit it now. I'm waiting, okay. Yeah, okay. And also you can give the video a like. So till then, stay savage, stay hard. I will see you soon in my next video. Bye bye. Take care. See ya.